Greetings, travelers. Welcome back to LARP. I'm Faye, and today I'm here with 5 tips on how to survive post-LARP plague. Tip number 1, eat healthy. My biggest tip to you guys is that you eat well when you're at LARP. Make sure you're eating enough. Make sure you're getting protein and carbs, because those are going to help with your energy levels. A lot of people do not get as much exercise throughout the month as they will just on a LARP weekend. You're running around, you're swinging your arms around, and as much as you may not realize it, it's exercise. I double my step count at LARP on a day-to-day basis. My weekly step count is less than half of what I get on a day at LARP. So, my biggest tip is that you have something in the morning that is full of iron, really gonna get you all those fruits and vegetables for the day, and that's gonna boost your immune system. I drink Bolthouse Farms Green Goodness. I buy these in the single serving portions, and it has all sorts of like nice dark leafy greens that are full of iron. It's also got stuff like garlic, zinc, lots of vitamins and minerals. I really like that it has garlic and zinc because that's going to help give your immune system a really good boost. You'd want to keep your immune system up. So, tip number 2. Vitamin C is your friend. This is my day-to-day vitamin C. I take 500 milligrams every morning. If I'm in the week leading up to a LARP, however, I switch to a 1,000 milligram timed release. The reason I do this is because I have a bit of trouble digesting too much vitamin C, and the timed release I find doesn't bug me as badly, but still gets me that extra boost of vitamin C. And I will take this for a week up to LARP throughout the weekend, and then if I'm not feeling well after LARP, I'll make sure to keep this dose up until my cold or flu or whatever has settled down. So, tip number 3, drink your water. Hydrate. If you're dehydrated, if you're tired, stuff like that is going to affect your ability to play the game. You're going to be more likely to get hurt, and you're not going to have as much fun. I'm more awake when I'm hydrated. Your skin is clearer, which means putting crazy makeup on is easier. Just in general, keeping hydrated, drinking lots and lots of water. Again, this is more exercise than your body is necessarily used to doing. You're on the go a good chunk of your weekend with LARP weekends. And so staying hydrated, drinking more water even than you would necessarily, even if you're a good water drinker, is so important. So I love this one because it kind of looks like tree bark. It fits in really well at the game. I will link a few ideas below of other water options because I think you should always have water on you at LARP. It's so important. Tip number 4, stretch. Sounds weird, but I'm serious. This one isn't necessarily going to contribute to your health after the game, but it's going to allow you to reduce the likelihood of injury during game. Making sure that you stretch in the morning, making sure that you stretch after any long period of sitting or an activity before you get into anything crazy. Just little things, little arm stretches because you're going to be swinging a sword, stretching your legs before you run. Little things make a big difference, and that's what this is all about. It's little steps that you can take to make a big difference to your health at the end of the weekend. Tip number 5, try and get some sleep. I know LARP weekends can be really exciting, and I know that some games don't shut down. The game that I started out at runs from 8 p.m. on Friday night to 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, and there is no downtime. But try and get, I aim for a minimum of 4 to 6 hours a night, especially if I'm going to be driving on Sunday. Saturday night I do try to get some sleep. So try and sleep. If you can't necessarily get a lot of sleep at night, wait for a lull in the day, get a couple of hours. If you go and have a nap, I promise there's going to be stuff for you to do. You're not going to have as much fun if you're yawning and falling over yourself. So get some sleep. It will make a world of difference in whether or not you get sick after game. So that's it. My 5 tips for maintaining your health and trying to avoid the post-LARP plague. I know a lot of people who tend to get sick after game. I know that I used to really regularly get sick after game. And I also know that following these tips has made a difference. And I know it has, because when I follow them, I'm fine. And when I don't, I get sick. It's like a on and off. If I do, I'm good. If I don't, I'm not. It makes a difference. Another thing I can really recommend is know your limits. If you are tired or you're hurt or you're, have an injury and they're going to go climb a mountain to fight an ogre and you're like, hey, that sounds like fun. Look at your body and go, is that going to be fun in a week? Is that going to be fun tomorrow morning? Is that going to be fun in an hour when my body has to make up for what I just did? It sounds stupid, but think of future you. Look forward to future you and go, is future me going to regret that? Knowing your limits at a LARP, again, make a big difference to your overall experience and to how you're going to feel at the end of the weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips and tricks. I have a lot of videos coming up for you. I'm trying to get caught up. This video took me a week to film because I kept having issues with the lens, and I've actually switched back to my normal lens. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, guys, play safe and fight fair, and always be a hero. See ya.